Yo, big up yourselves. Welcome back to the channel. So, in today's video, we're back at a rewire that we did probably about 3 years ago. And this is the kitchen. So we've still got a second fix the kitchen after that time. But it's looking nice and it is near the end. We've second fixed the rest of the house. We've got smoke alarms to go on, an outside light to get on, and then the kitchen. So cooker circuit, sockets for the appliances. Yeah, we are ready to go then, which will be awesome. So I'm gonna get the stuff out the van. While I'm doing that, randa-ting. Right, Bosher, here we are. So this is the kitchen that we're going to be working on. We've got a space there for cooker and it's a gas hob, so socket's there. That's not for the hob, but anyway, we'll connect that on. So we're going to be putting behind this drawer unit, or in that corner cupboard, a cooker switch with a socket, which is there. So cooker switch with a socket. Cooker will be wired directly into that, and the gas ignition will plug straight into there. So that's going to go in one of them cupboards. We've got a few bits to tidy up, like the sockets need screwing back and things like that. There's a couple of sockets missing here and here. They need to go on. Under cupboard lights need connecting up, but fair play to the kitchen fitter. He's run some LED tape across, gone up, and then in here, he's left me the transformer just to connect up. What an absolute leg end. So that's ready to go. We've then got on the landing, well, it's not the landing, it's like a half landing. So on here somewhere where these drop down, I believe it's this bottom one. Hopefully, it's been that long. So I've got a spotlight that's going to go in that face there, which connects on to that pendant. Everything else up here is near enough done, to be fair. Everything needs fixing back. I'm not sure why. Oh, they've battened the walls off, look. So they need fixing back. There's two sockets that still need to go on in here, but as you can see, they've took the wall back about 3 mile. So I'll probably have to put some fast fit boxes in there and then put the sockets on top. We've then got smoke bottom of the stairs, smoke top of the stairs, and heat in the kitchen that's got to go on, and also an outside light. So I've got a 10, 15 watt flood that can go on the front with a PIR, so we'll connect that up. I will show you that because it's Lasico's new ones and there's a little mounting bracket. It's nice anyway. Yeah, got that to do. So I'm going to get set up now, get the holes drilled out for where I want sockets. There's also going to be a socket in behind that cupboard there, which is for whatever appliance that is. There's going to be a socket in that cupboard there for whatever's going here. And then in here, they added a little bathroom. So we've got a switch going in the wall there, pendant or whatever on the ceiling. And then there's a Saniflow that's already been connected under there. So these were added on after we've been, and we've chucked the cables in, so it's them two coming out there. That's a split load board, I think. It's been that long since we did it, so I might have to change the LCDs on that. But I don't know. It might be RCBO board, but I can't remember. I'll have a look in a minute anyway. So they need connecting in. Let's just start drilling. I've took the plinth off and I've found the cable. So this is our bond for the water, which the stop tap is behind there. That's going to be a nightmare to get on, but we move. Now this is our ring circuit that's in the kitchen. So we've got our ends here. What I'm going to do is pull a loop up into that cupboard for a double socket. Then I'm going to carry on round under the plinth and put one in there with the sink. So that's going to do whatever appliances go in there. That should be it for the power in here. I've got to check that this is connected up. I'm not sure. No, so that'll need a spur. So I'll whip the chimney off, have a look what's what there. I cannot remember what we did here. Bond in there for the gas. That's there. The meter's just the other side of that wall. And then, yeah, that's that. So I'm going to get these two sockets on, get these two on that are down here, and then on to the next. So where we have power in the cupboards, what I tend to do is run down, run round behind the plinths, and then drill that out in the back. So I'll drill that out for each one of those. We then put double pattress in the cupboard and a double socket on that. I've got one. Double socket on that. So 2 of them to do, and the cooker switch, which I will put behind the drawer units, which I'll show you in a moment. So our first one I'm going to be putting about here, which gives us plenty of room for anything that we need. So there it is. Now our legs of the ring, which I showed you, bloody hell. Legs of the ring, which I showed you just, I'm going to be pulling just a loop up into this one, which we can cut and connect. So under the plinth, ooh, up the back of the cupboard, and then just pull our loop like that, straight through there. So there's our one socket that's going in there. We're then going to do the same in the cupboard for the sink. Righty, lefty, I don't know. Cooker switch done. Socket in the cupboard there, and socket in the cupboard there. I've also done the 2 sockets above the worktop there, and I've connected up the extractor fan, so they're ready to go on. Now under cupboard lighting, this is what I'm going to do. So feed in and feed out to the next light is here, as you can see, 2 coming out the wall. I'm going to put Wagos on the end of that, and I'm going to Wago it to this transformer here. Wago box over the top, fix it down to the cupboard. I'll get that done now. Now the switch that's feeding them, if you can see that, this is our under cupboard lighting feed, which is marked up with a 2 when we did it. So we've got feed in and feed out on the right there. We've got our switch wire on the left, and that's 3 cord over to that switch over there. So what we're going to have to do to put our 2 gang on is split the feed in and the feed out. One's going to go in the common, one's going to go in there, and then a link between the 2. Then this is going to go in our L1 of our new switch. Neutral's obviously in there, and earth's connected into the back box. Just like that. Damn! Looking good. Another job done. Nice. These 2 sockets that were in the wall, I've put a fast fix box in that one. As you can see, there's no single insulation poking through. And then this one, there's plenty on it, but I have got to cut the top off that just because the plaster has left it a bit short. So that's that done. Now coming down the stairs for these downlights, I've marked 1 in the centre of there, and I've marked 1 in the centre of there. Now it's been that long, I'm not actually sure which one it's in, whether there's 1, whether there's 2, but my thinking was we'd have come down here with the cable in, or down the corner, or whatever, it's a big void. Then we've had to go through that first box. So if there is one in the last box, we can try and find the cable in the first, cut into it, put another downlight in, but hopefully I did 2. Yes! End of line there, in and out there, come on. And we're going to be fitting onto these F-type Lasico fittings, so. Well, that was my vape going off in my pocket. Could have been killed. So these are the fittings that we're putting on. White bezel, core white lamp, magnetic bezel if they want to change them, spray them, whatever they want to do. Push fit connectors, little screw to tighten it down if you need to. So 2 of those, I'll chuck them on now. So in my head, the cable was coiled above. I've just been up the loft, moved all the insulation, nothing. Where's that? I've already took it to the light. Sake. So I've just got to connect up that cable that's looped round now, live, neutral and earth, straight in. The feed's at the switch, so I'll get that turned off, get it connected in, and then that will power my 2 new lights. I told you it would. Look at that. Where am I going? That's loads better, isn't it? Lights the stairs up really well, that does. Really well. So I'm going to get the multi-tool in now, get that cut out. You don't really need to see me connect them up. I just wanted to show you that the double insulation comes through the box. So our next job on the list is outside light. Now at this switch in the hall, we've got 1, 2, 3. So 1 upstairs, 2 down here, and 3 is going to be a light that's in the porch. So basically it goes up and it's just drilled through into this porch bit here. We haven't got a light for that yet, so customer's going to have to get one. Now the outside light is this one that's not marked. So our porch is marked with a 3. This one not marked, which is just going to be a permanent live and neutral to outside. And that is going to feed a whisker box. We normally use the Hensel boxes now, but I did have this on the van. Forgot I had to do that, so we'll be using this. We'll be connecting that onto Lasico's new floodlight. So this is a, how many watts is that? 20 watt, 20 watt flood with a PIR. Now what's good about these is the bracket. Let me show you that. So now that I've loosened this, you just pop a screwdriver in there. This is a little quick release bracket. So basically this will be fixed to the wall. Then when you're done, just slot the light on. Done, just like that, easy. And also it's got a swivel bracket. So we used to have to buy the angle brackets if you wanted it turning anywhere. This is on a pivot, on a ball joint, so you can just turn it wherever you want really. And it's awesome. Yeah, we've fitted quite a few of these now. You get these from RS if you wanted to, RS Electrical, links in the description, check them out. But yeah, I'll get this up now. So we're going to come back entry into the whisker box. We're going to have Wagos in there, live, neutral and earth. Then we're going to flex out of one of these self-sealing holes. We just pierce the flex through and then that goes onto the light. And this is where it's going to be going. So we'll have the whisker box there and then just below we will have the floodlight. So that's up, and then literally this just one-handed, it's a bit hard, but pops onto there like that. Mint. So I'll adjust that to the angle I want it and then tighten up that little ball joint and then we're good to go. So today's flew away from me. I've had to get to the wholesalers to get some smokes and bits. Did order it for delivery, but then they said we've got loads of Greggs here. So I went. We had Greggs. Then a rep turned up with pizza. I had Domino's. The rest's history. But the smokes are on and powered up now. We've got power to the Saniflow in there. There's no water running through, so I won't show you that. We've got a light switch in here and a pendant up there. I did have to make a boo-boo there. So drilled in the centre, couldn't find it, drilled that one, there it was. Fished it through, that's ready to go up, ready to be screwed up. Once the decorator's been, everything else, I've left pendants and things hanging down, screwed smokes up, they're all on, they're all done. Everything else still needs pinning back. I haven't took the pins out or anything, so I don't know where they've put them or anything, but it all needs just pinning back and then it's ready to go. And yes, you're right, another one down. So that is it from me today. Big up yourselves, thank you very much for watching. If you do want to support the channel further, you can join the channel membership. I'm not going to lie to you, you won't get a lot, but big up all the members that I've got already. I do appreciate you all massively. Leave a little like, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this job. Don't know really what I've done in the video. Put some sockets in the kitchen, cook a switch. Outside light, that outside light's nice, check them out from Lasico. Big up yourselves for watching. Big up everybody you know. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, or morning. See you later. Ta-ra.